This morning we're going straight to LJD Gas. We've got the fuel pipe to replace, the fuel pipe and the fittings. Obviously it just rubbed through slightly on the little bracket that holds it in place. So we've got the bits for it. We've got a new fuel pipe and we've got new fittings as well. Got the truck here that we need to replace the fuel pipe on. Got a couple of new fittings for it, so we're probably going to need to warm the pipe up. Well, we're going to need to warm the pipe up for that one, and then that one just pushes straight in, thankfully. Oh yeah, shit. Right, let's get you on my head and let's get cracking. Right, so here we are. Got this truck that we need to replace the fuel pipe on. Right, so it's this pipe here that's coming off the top of the fuel pre-filter that we're replacing today. So we're going to have to go down, follow the pipe back, cut all the cable ties, following it all the way back. It bends down behind the fuel tank and goes down the inside of the chassis, just there. I don't know if you can see very well, but goes under there, cuts all the way down, and then comes to somewhere down here. We'll get this cab over. Right, so let's get a spanner on it. Turn it, it's a bit stiff, that one. Right, so we can see down here, that's your fuel pump just in here, that bottom, all that there. Obviously these are all fuel lines coming off the front of it, and the one at the bottom, get my hand in, that one there, that's coming down here, if you follow it down, there's like a little bracket there. I don't know if you can see very well. There's like just a little bracket that's holding it in place. It's rubbed through where it sits in there, so it's leaking fuel. And that is what we're doing today. Oh god, I feel a bit out of breath. What's up with me? Right. Before I remove anything, I'm just going to cut all the cable ties off.
You have videos again?
Yeah. You're right.
Can you stop it if you start talking?
No.
Are we still playing?
Yeah, it still plays. I'll record everything and then edit it when I'm done.
I think he got stopped by Business yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, down at, they took him in at Boston Spa. The second time it's happened.
Oh, about outside Weatherby?
Yeah, we've got clean bill of health.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's clean bill of health, mate.
That's really good. So we've just inspected it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's
Perfect.
And of course, they're looking for documents, you see if he's got his ADR.
Yeah.
You have a run sheet, loading list, you come out with all that.
Right.
Because you could have nicked it, couldn't you?
Yeah, easy.
You want to know what, you know what I mean?
That's good though. Now that they've checked you, they probably won't check you again.
No.
Because what they do is they check you once, and if they find loads of shit, they'll just keep pulling you over all the time.
You get like a mark, don't you?
Yeah, you get a marker on your business name. But now you've been checked and they've found absolutely nothing. That's fucking really good news, that Lee. Really good news. They'll just leave you alone now.
Well, even last time when he got stopped by Bose at other bloke, he said well done. He said it's really good, well done.
Spot on that. It means I'm doing my bloody job properly, doesn't it?
It does, mate, it does. It's not going to take you long to do that, is it?
No, probably, I don't know, maybe an hour. Yeah, you doing all this weekend, mate? Bank holiday, innit?
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Nice.
About 9 or something. Just going back to get a fucking pizza.
Your local Shrey.
We're going to put Carl on in a minute.
Oh, perfect. Do you know what? I'm going to go get me mat out. There's no point me crawling on all these rocks if I don't have to. Right. God, I feel like I'm really struggling today. As I said, I had a bit of I had a little whiskey last night and I was up till about 1 in the morning. Now I feel really out of breath today. I'm like I'm struggling to just to bloody move my body, never mind all else. Right, yeah, we've got no more cable ties. We've just got those little brackets we need to get off. So I'll go get a 10mm socket and spanner. I'll start whipping them off. Oh God. I am feeling really lightheaded. I think it's because I'm a bit warm. I'd just like to say a massive thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm really sorry if I'm not. I'd probably butcher it. Yasir Musa. Yasir Musa. I think that's it. I just want to say a massive thank you, buddy. You know, all the comments, mate. They really give me a boost. They really do. And it makes me feel like I'm actually worthy doing this. You know, I'm not wasting my time. That's awesome. You're an awesome dude. Thank you for showing support. I really, really appreciate it. You don't understand actually how much it means to me. Because you know, I'm second guessing myself. I am second guessing myself. I'm second guessing whether I should be doing this, whether I'm going to damage my business. Whether it's going to be worthy in the long run, but you know, I enjoy it, so I quite enjoy it. It gives me something to do on an evening, so yeah, I'd only be watching crap TV or something, wasting my evenings, not really doing all, so at least I'm doing something productive, you know. So Yaz, I hope I can call you that. Thank you, mate. Thank you. And thank you to everyone else as well who's showing so much love and support. I really, really appreciate it. I never expected it to get the reach it's getting. As I've said in my other videos, honestly can't believe how much love and support everyone's showing. It's massive to me. It really is. I wasn't expecting it. You know, today marks the 3-week point since I've uploaded my first video. We were up to 430 subs last night. I woke up this morning, somebody's unsubscribed, but that's fine, you know. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. You know, as I've said before, most people just probably find it boring. But to everybody showing love and support and subscribing, commenting, you know, showing love on my videos, it means the world to me. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. It's giving me the boost to carry on. Because I've been going through a lot of drama this past week because of my videos. I've upset some people, which obviously was never my intentions. So I've kind of been weighing everything up in my mind and whether I should be doing this, whether I should carry on, whether I should just call it a day. But yeah, have all these comments give me a real boost to carry on and make me think that, you know, what I am doing is good. So thank you. Anyway, Getting distracted. Yeah, so that one there burst. I hope there's not a bolt on the other side that I'm going to have to hold on to. I hope that's just a stud coming through the chassis. We'll see. Oh, it is. Well, that is shit. Designers just don't think about mechanics at all when they're designing vehicles. See, that is a ball ache. That, I could get my hand right in behind here on this cross member just to get that bloody bolt out. There we go. Wow. Tight. Oh, I need to get a little extension, I think. Great. So I'll just have to replace that bolt. It's not a problem. I don't think that were ever coming off of there really, realistically. Phew, that almost hit me in the face. Oh, that one on first. Might be easier. This is going to snap as well. Go. Right, so this is the one that has caused us the issue. I'll get my head there a little bit. So as you can see, it's this one here that's split. If I lift that pipe, move it down, you can see where it's like rubbed through there. So it's been just bouncing about like that. And what you can see, that's just fuel, is that just leaking slowly over time. Obviously that's going to get worse and worse and worse, and then eventually it'll just burst. That won't come out. Do you know why? Because it's probably covered in fuel. It's not as rusty, this bolt, I bet. So all the cable ties are off, all the little mounting little brackets are off. Now we need to put these off. Probably gonna be better getting that one from up top. Is the button on the top, maybe? Let's go have a look at that one from up top. Right, if you guys can see what I'm doing. Right, so I just pressed the button down with my bar because I couldn't get my fingers in, and then as I was pressing, I just give the pipe a little wiggles from side to side and it's come off, which is great. So we've got one side off. Let's get the other side off. So these fittings here, as you can see, there's a little blue tab like around the edge of it. If you push that in, well, what you do is you push the pipe in really hard and you push that back as well with something, get a spanner or something, and then that should pull out of there then, and that'll make that a lot easier to replace. Yeah, so as you can see, that's just gonna sit nice and flush against that. So we can pull that out like that. Simple as that. Simples. Boom. Right. Right. Fucking not feeling that pipe's just sprayed out my arm. See, there shouldn't be all that it can catch on because I've took the fitting off, you see. So that pulled out nice and easy. Great. Obviously I was going to get covered in fuel. I usually do. Whenever I do anything to do with fuel, I get fucking covered. Right, lovely. We have our fuel pipe. Ta-da! Oh, I'm fuming with myself. I'm really fuming with myself. Oh, it's there. Oh my God. calm down. Right, so here's the air pipe, the new air pipe that I didn't lose, and I didn't leave at my last job. It was in the back of the van. God, lose my frigging head if it wasn't screwed on. So here's the new air pipe that I obviously knew where it was, and I didn't lose it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hold that there at the end and go down like this, pulling the same amount through. Every time it kinks round, just stop again. So there, where we want to cut. I mean, that doesn't look long enough really, but if we measure it, not really going to be able to measure it, am I? Try and straighten it out a bit. So we'll just, I'm just going to double check it again. Now I've cut it and tried to straighten it a bit. So there. So that is perfect. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. So that there is not really going to want to go on there. So we're going to have to just warm this up. I'm going to get my heat gun that I use for curtain repairs. Just warm it up gently, and it should let us get it in. So we've got a generator running. I just shut that door so you can hear me a bit better. So this is a heat gun that we use for curtain repairs. Obviously all it does is there's an element in the end there that warms up. You can see it going red now. I don't think you can see, but it's going red now, glowing. It just blows air through it. Really, really, really simple. I mean, we just use these. We use these for curtain repairs mostly on trailers. But all we're going to do is just really gently warm this end up. Just to soften the plastic a little bit, so we can get the fitting in nicely. Obviously we don't have to go crazy with it. We don't want it to melt, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a little go on that. See? Look how much easier that went in. So much easier. Right, and once that cools down, that'll make a really nice seal on that there. Easy, easy peasy. You just got to be careful that you don't overheat them though, because when you start pushing that in, obviously it all buckles. If you overheat it, this end bit, and when you try and push that in, all this bit just buckles and folds and squishes together. So you've got to cut it off and fucking try again, which ain't ideal, is it? So that looks perfect. I'm really happy with that. Alright, got this sucker to go next. Let's see what size it is. I bet it's a 17, is it? Let's have a look. I've got tape measures for eyelids, me, or eyelashes, should I say. Oh, I'm off. It's like a 19 actually. My eyelashes need calibrating, obviously. Right, So there's probably nothing wrong with this fitting, but if we're going to fit a new pipe, we might as well fit a new fitting. I mean, these were, I think it was only like £8 or something, maybe a little bit more. So for the price of that, you fucking might as well replace it, aren't you? Get it running right. Make sure everything's nice on it, and then you don't have any more issues happening, do you? Right, so that there is tight. I'll give it. Oh, in fact, I'll fit the pipe and then I'll give everything a clean. So I think what we do is we just get underneath and feed this through the chassis first. Yeah. So apparently, one of my customers, one of my bigger customers, have turned around to me and said I'm not making myself look good, apparently. I don't really know how I'm not making myself look good, to be honest. I'm just doing my job, and I'm doing a good job. I do a good job. So I really don't know how I'm making myself look bad. Obviously this is just adding to all the shit running through my head, like if I'm doing this for the right reasons, or or if I'm going to affect my business. Obviously when people are telling me that, my big customers are telling me that I'm making a mistake and I'm an idiot, basically, it makes me question everything. Like, well, is he right? I mean, am I an idiot? I know I'm an idiot, but I'm a good mechanic still. I'm good at my job, and I run a good business. So, if you don't like being on YouTube, just tell me. If you don't like being filmed, just tell me. If you don't like being recorded, that's all it takes. Just say, actually, no, I don't want to be recorded. So, sorry, before I forget, that is literally just push it straight into that. Now that is lock solid. Right, we'll go get the front fit, and then we'll cable tie this sucker down where it wants to live for the rest of its life. I think I'm gonna have another swig of coffee. I need it. This is actually an airfield that we're on. You can see the tower, or what do they call them? I can't remember what they call them now. Obviously you've got a container storage place going round. You've got the airfield over that way with all the hangars. So yeah, you see some pretty cool planes flying around here. Not that you might think I'm obsessed with planes, the amount I go on about them, but I'm not really. I just like vehicles. Right, so that's everything underneath done. Obviously we've just got all this on top now to go. So cable tie. Yeah. Oops, God. Still getting used to having you guys on my head. It's a learning curve having a camera on your face. It bloody is. Right, so obviously we've replaced this fuel pipe from the fuel pre-filter, and that runs all the way up to the fuel pump. But obviously, because we've removed all the fuel out of it, if we just went and started it up, it'd probably start but only run for maybe 10 seconds or even less, and then cut out, and then you'll have an issue where there's air in the system then, and diesels are a nightmare to get bled up sometimes. On the top of your fuel pre-filter here, that's your fuel lift pump, basically. So you unscrew it and it releases itself out, and then you just push it in, and it obviously retracts itself, and it's just a pump. All it does is it lifts fuel from your fuel tank into here, pushes all the air out, and it'll lift fuel all the way down that pipe, all the way up to the fuel pump. So we'll give this a right good pumping, and it should bleed the system for us. So you'll start feeling this pump going hard, and you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop once it goes hard. You want to keep going, build up as much pressure as you can, really. Huh? Oh, go on.
Just 1 second. It's brought down and do. You reckon it won't go in gear, you know, that fucking automatic one?
Alright. What's...
On a hill, the van won't go into gear.
Has it got air in it? Is the air built up?
Well,
Okie dokie.
It's to do with air,
feels
isn't it?
like it's trying to change gear, but it's not. It's like it's clicking it. Can you feel that clicking? It's like you're trying to get into gear. Oh, it's done it. It's done it.
So it's the air. So it's the air pressure in it. Yeah, if there's not enough air pressure in the tank, it won't go in.
Lee, just ask him when he gets to his next stop. Just have a listen, walk around and listen, see if there's any air leaks. At least this one's done now as well.
Yeah. Okay, mate. If you get any more problems, let me know.
So, we're done on this job at LJD Gas. You just ran out of battery as I was bleeding the fuel up. I just thought I might as well just quickly finish it instead of messing about changing the battery. So I just bled the system up, got it running as you can hear. Just checked it round for any leaks, and I've also just give the underneath a right quick cleaning, should I say. As I've said in my previous videos, you don't want to leave a load of residue underneath the vehicle, especially if something was leaking. Last thing you do is you want to leave a load of residue and start confusing people when they think it's still leaking.